Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Timberborn. Yes, indeed we are. Well, we've got quite a bit to do in this one. So on the to-do list is to finish our smelter. So let me just quickly put that one on a high demand as well, high priority. So pretty cool thing is the automation stuff that came in. Well, update yesterday. So it's a lever, which is something I really wanted to see. So I'm just going to unlock it right away. This is going to help so much. Right, so basically the lever is going to help us just automate the water pumps. I'm going to set them all up to this one. So I'm going to say automate to the lever, but as soon as the lever is built. So that means instead of having to go each one like so and switching them off, essentially all I'm doing is just a one click of a button and all of them go off. That is super cool. The relay, not 100% sure what they all do yet. Flow sensor, just you can actually control your sluices with that. So if the flow isn't good enough on it, it will close and open, etc, etc. Depth sensor, obviously depth of water. The chronometer is based on, I suppose you can use that for basically working hours, I suppose. So from this hour to this hour you'll have your water pumps running, and then after that I'm not sure. Weather station, it will help you, I suppose, set up things like your factories to work with or without when, or close off when you have no wind, if it's only set up to your windmills. Population counter, that is exactly as it is. Resource counter allows you to only start up certain productions when your levels drop to a certain amount, then they'll quickly scurry on and get that going. Obviously we have the indicator, not 100% sure about that one yet. I think that one just gives you alerts, so you'll have them here on the left hand side. Speaker, which just makes noise. Firework launcher launches fireworks. The detonator is pretty cool, so you set that up with a lever as well. Let me just check that everything's going good here. Alright, so the detonator, you'll have all your dynamite maybe over here and over there, and you'll have there, and each and every single one of them have one single detonator on, all linked to a lever. And let me just change this one to water pumps, like so. Good stuff. And then obviously when you press the lever, I suppose they will all detonate. Okay, a timer, I suppose that is also just a time-wise thing. Memory, not 100% sure. This one I'll figure out in the future. HTTP lever and the HTTP adapter is essentially for streaming. So if you have yourself a nice little website running where you connect things to basically anything over there, so your water pumps are connected to it, the viewers can interact. Now unfortunately, due to my slow internet, I do not stream, but I think it's pretty unique. It's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get on with the building. So hopefully we can see ourselves a lovely little smelter soon. We are still working on these. We can have one of them done at least. I'm just going to put that one down a little bit. And then let's see. So water is going a little bit too slow for my liking, so I would like to get these going as well. That is going to be quite important. This is not that necessary right now. We don't have the capability of pumping it yet because we need metal blocks, and we don't have metal blocks yet, so we'll have to wait around a little bit for that. Alright, so what I would like to get done in this episode is basically this right here. So we're just going to wait for them to quickly get this built. I think we can actually tell them to get that done as soon as possible. Maybe not those. Don't see the point in those just yet. They can reach it though. Yeah, no, they can. So I would like them to finish up this build over here so that when we detonate this, you will have a nice flooding over here, and that is going to make a lot more green. Alrighty, so another thing is I'm going to just start making our way to the northern side over here. So as you can see, this one's going to explode soon. We want to get up there and stop the water from running into this. So to do that, we are going to have ourselves a nice little path. Where can we go this? I think right about over here is good. And then we can just have that cross and then go up. Something like so should do the trick. And what we'll do is we'll just cross this, go up there, make our way over here, and then we are going to go around. Okay, so that is going to get rid of all of those and then have that running in there. But what we'll do is we'll just close this tiny little space up with levees. And actually what I would like to do as well, this isn't going to happen right away, but I'm just going to plan it out for now. So it's going to be something like over here. Yeah, that should do it. I'm just going to block this off as well because we don't want that interfering with our lives as well. So let's just get those set up. So that is going to go all the way up. I do believe all the way to here should be fine. So it's going to run over here and then it's going to run off the map instead of flooding this way. I don't think we have the capabilities of holding onto all that water, so we'll have to have this go this way and then have that just go that way. Obviously it's going to come through here anyways. I mean, there's a whole little tunnel through there as well. Alright, so while jabbering on about everything that's going on with the new update and getting all this set up, our smelter is ready for action. I can't even remember what I wanted to have in here. I think this was going to be... Okay, that's explosives. So what is this going to be? I can't even remember. What do we have here? I think maybe more carrots should be fine, I suppose. Alright, so that is done now. This right here is done. So next... Ooh, that is also done. We'll have to get that one going now. Along with these right over here. Water is looking pretty good actually. Water is looking fantastic. So then we can start working on this. Right over here we just need a bunch of planks. The logs are all in there. This we just need a few gears and planks. It's not a lot, so that's fine. And then naturally we can get this going as well. I just actually would like to set this one up as well, just to show you what that one does. Now obviously we have the aquatic farm standing ready and waiting for us, so we'll get that going as well as soon. Well, it's not going to be that much of a situation to get that going, but we do want to get some spatterdock going for them as much as possible. I think maybe up to there. Now something I really need as well is the following. So bad tides right now is not a big problem, but these water seeps do seep bad water. So essentially what we need to get going here is a sluice. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. No, that's a valve. Hold on just a second. They changed the name of it. They're valves now? Oh, okay. No more sluice. Valve. Interesting. Okay, so that goes over there. Now, all you need is this. Once again, not a lot of pressure, so that's perfectly fine. Oh dear, this also changed. Let's see, so flow limit. Flow unlimited. Okay, so... Okay, this is where we're going to need Oh my dear goodness. Okay, we'll have to figure that one out. Right, so my guess is we are going to need a contamination sensor. I think you build this in the water, I suppose. I am not 100% sure. So we're just going to do that. Put that there. That needs metal blocks and gears. I will see how you can set this up. So you right there. Threshold would be, I suppose, 5%. So if it is greater than 5%, these here lads need to close. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how it is. Okay, so that is going to be contamination. Contamination. And then this is going to be city center. Oopsies. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do that one then. I think. I'm not sure. This is a whole new experiment to me. I'm not sure what to do with that, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, we need to get a lot of things done. Okay, so just quick show and tell about this one. So as you can see, we have our little water pump switch now. So I've automated them, switching it onto the water pumps. So essentially when you go just like that, everything's off. So much better. That is so nice. And I do like the color as well. It's just a little light. Do like that a lot. But for now they can just keep on running. I am so curious about this. I need to figure out how that works. That is also going to be quite a bit of a game changer. So considering there are now valves and no more sloosh, we need to get over here to clear this out. Need to be sure that we have enough beds for them because, well, oh, we got gates as well now. I forgot about that. That is so cool. There are so many new things. Well, it's the whole automation thing. We got the new gates, so you can just disconnect the pathways on demand. Essentially, you're just going to remove one of these and then have a little gate over there. And then what was the other thing? So, oh, and power. So there's a clutch, so it disconnects any power that runs through them. That's also pretty cool. Not 100% sure how to use that yet. Well, we'll figure that one out. But I must say, I really love the new update. I've been waiting for this one for quite a while now. So the water pumps one, the levers is just super amazing. Alrighty, it is time for a big blast. Now, luckily, this is going to flow straight through here. Obviously, it's going to cause a little bit of a problem here. It just runs through here, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it comes out over here. We want to stop that from happening. So we are going to have a nice little levee over here as well. So I'll just go through over here. Just like that. That is more than enough. That is definitely going to stop the problem. So it's just going to keep the water on this side. Now, once again, the water pressure is not high on these water seeps. So it's not going to be a problem at all. It's just going to be the way it was. But this is bad. All of those little trees are dying now. Alrighty, so the other thing that I would like to do is we are going to create a nice little blasting hole through here. Let's see, so we can clear out just a tiny spot over here. So we're going to clear out that, and then we'll do this spot over here as well. I'd say through here should do the trick. So what we are going to do here, as you can see, we have this going right over there. Once again, tunnel. Water comes out over here. It's going to run over on this side because, well, as you can see, this is not a full block height, so we'll have to get that sorted as well. All right, so landscaping, we would like to have this set up as well, so they are going to run through over here, and I think we are going to have to do a double, so it's going to be twice, and then I would like to get this a bit deeper as well, with a little dam wall over there somewhere, I think. Yeah, I think that should do the trick. Let me just quickly set up this path just for in case they can't reach it. Good stuff. Alright, so I see we only have 8 beds left, which is still okay. It's not that bad, but we would like to just prepare for some extra spaces. So we'll just add these few houses over here. I think that should work quite fine. How much do we still need on this? Let me try and focus a little bit more on this. I think this is a little bit more important than chucking a bunch of planks into these platforms at the moment. There you go. Let's just make that like that, because this really isn't actually important right now. I think maybe what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these for now. There we go. Because we need to get this going. We need to get our explosive factory going, so we can start clearing out, creating more green space, considering we are really limited on the green space. Alright, so with the drought approaching, I'm thinking to just add one more farm over here to just work a little bit quicker on these carrots. As you can see, we got them there, but it's right there. The amount is just not climbing as quick as we would like it to, so that is going to be a bit more of a priority. We do have a farm here, but they can't really reach it yet. So I'll get that one going for now. Would have been cheaper to use the planks and just do that, but I mean, sure, it doesn't really matter to me. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out just this right here, so we can fill this up with more carrots. Are they done over here? Well, I mean, they're kind of done. Can you reach that? Yes, you can. Oh, that's too far. But you have a looky at that. Alright, so let me just put the one in here. I guess we'll have to get them climbing, eh? So something like so should do just fine. Alright, so we have the drought starting right around about now. So now we just go a very plain, simple switch, and then it's off. That is absolutely fantastic. Let me just turn these down. Don't want them to take no showers. Not during a drought. Gotta work sparingly with all the water. Yes, beautiful. What's happening here? Absolutely sweet blow bugger all. That is perfectly fine. Once again, this is not the priority right now. And let me just get that one in there. I see I missed that one. Just like so. A little pathway through to here. Alright, so this is going to use a lot of logs. Even a bit more than this, I think. Because that's deeper. That's a higher wall. Alright. How much more? So just 5 more gears and then we can start producing ourselves a good old bit of explosives. Alright, great news. We got a bunch of explosives being created now, which is beautiful. And we also have ourselves our spatterdock first bunch coming in, which naturally is going to require some storage. I'm going to do the storage up here. So I'll do, let's say 3 of them, of which 1 is going to hold on to the spatterdock, and then I'm going to have, no, I'll do 2 spatterdock and then 1 grilled spatterdock. It's good. Which naturally means we are going to require 1 more grill, which is going to be grilled spatterdock. There we go. That is what we need. Right, let's see here. I would like to all hands on deck with this. Get that going. And then I would like to see the following. Maybe this one right over here. Yep. So that we can just get this going as well. Now that one is, for some reason, it's not reaching. Well, that worked. So I don't know what the problem is. Alright, let's have a look-see. Okay, great stuff. It is done. I'll just have to give it a second until it gets a little bit darker. I don't want to really blow up any of my beavers. I think this will be fine. Let's just check this. All is safe and wonderful. There you go. So it's flooding out there now. So that is great stuff. We got ourselves some water. And then what I've done now is I've set this up here. I don't think we're going to be able to see this right away working its magic. We need to wait for a bad side to do some proper testing. Right here, we are going to do exactly the same. Now, this one over here, we're going to wait on. We're going to wait a little while. But we're going to continue that in the next episode. So on that note, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you do enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, you absolute legends. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.